everybody, it's Beatrice, TGIF, it's Friday. My husband and I are getting ready to go out Friday night again. Love the end of the week. Hope you guys had a great week. What I wanted to do before I head off is talk to you a little bit about hydration. Now that we're entering the colder months, well, the drier months of the year, really when you get into February, even in March, depending on where you live, it really, dries you out. It's getting toward the end of the season, the winter season. We're still very deep into it, and it's so important to maintain hydration, particularly if you want your skin to look supple and you want to look your best. So what I'd like to do is share with you today a few of the products that I use to stay hydrated. Starting with my neck, I think I've shared this previously, but on my neck, after I wash my neck for the night and in the morning, I use a wonderful neck cream that's put out by Strivectin. I highly recommend it. This is my second jar, and it really helps keep my neck supple. I think, one of the telltale signs of a very dry season, and if you're not taking care of your skin, is you can see dry lines, wrinkles on your neck, and you definitely want to avoid that. The next thing that I use is organic shea butter. This is from Whole Foods, and it's 100% organic, and I believe that this actually comes from Charlottesville, Virginia. I thought it came from out of the country, but shea butter is great. It really doesn't have too much of a smell, but I put it on my elbows. I mean, especially before you go to bed at night, the last thing you want to do is not treat some of the drier prone areas of your body. Speaking of which, I also use Burt's Bees Honey Lip Balm on my lips every night before I go to bed. I've actually suffered from chapped lips over the winter, but to really combat it, what you want to do is use a product like this to help keep your lips hydrated and supple. Along the lines of the Burt Bees product, I use this fantastic foot cream. This was actually a gift that one of my dearest friends gave to me for my birthday, Maureen. And it's a coconut foot cream with vitamin E. And do you know, this gift sat on my shelf for a year, and it wasn't until recently that I started using it. It must be three months ago when the winter began, and I've used it, and it has kept my feet in fantastic shape. So for the ladies out there who might suffer from cracks on your heels, or if you've got areas, pressure points on your feet that tend to be calloused and dry, this will keep your feet looking perfect. And I go to Pilates, I take another bar class, as you know, and so for those classes I can't wear shoes or socks on my feet, and so my feet are exposed, and I have to make sure not only that they're good looking for me, but when you're in a class with other people, you want them to be acceptable. Burt's Bees also makes this hand salve. I don't use it very often, but I will put this in my purse, which is, as you can see, it's very small, it's handy. I rub it around my cuticles to keep my cuticles from drying out, and it's fabulous. I also keep a small tube of hand cream at my bed at night. Right before I go to bed, this is the last thing that I do is lather my hands up. This happens to be Satin Hands and Body by Mary Kay. Neutrogena makes a fantastic hand cream that I also highly recommend. When I get up in the morning and take my shower, I use Aveeno's Daily Moisturizing Lotion. It is one of the Reader's Choice Award winners from Allure magazine. It is made with natural colloidal oatmeal. I have used so many body lotions over the years. I think this one has to be hands down the single best one that I've ever used. It's very natural. There's no scent to it, and it was really formulated for dry skin, and it's fabulous. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is the importance of humidity. And if you go on YouTube, you'll see there are some legacy videos from a Miss Pookie. And she was an American who lived, I think, in Holland for a while. And she stopped making her videos because she was moving to the States and she was expecting to pick those videos back up again, but I haven't seen her. She's an older lady. She looks fabulous. Look for Miss Pookie. She has a lot of homemade beauty secrets that she shares with her viewers, and I love her, and I learned a lot from her. She'll put mayonnaise on her hair to keep it from drying out in the winter time. She has a lot of homemade advice, and she also has a lot of good down-home advice, like the importance of using a dehumidifier, or a humidifier, sorry, in the wintertime. The moisture is being sucked out of the air, and that was one of the things that she recommended. I went right out and got one, and my husband and I use this on a regular basis. This one makes a little too much noise. We're probably going to get a quieter, warm, and you want a warm air humidifier, by the way. I read somewhere that warm air humidifiers are really the ones that you look for. Also, along the lines of hydration is drinking a lot of water. I drink at least 2 of these. That must be close to 32 ounces or more, maybe, of water every, at least 2 of these, 64 ounces of water every day. It makes a huge difference in the way that you look, the way that your skin looks. And, this is the second bottle for me, and I'll definitely have it gone before the night's over. And then finally, what I'd like to do is talk a little bit about supplements. I also take a concentrated and stabilized omega-3 EPA DHA 720, two of these capsules every day. This one is by Metagenics. It was highly recommended by my physician. I see a naturopath, and frankly, you want to be very careful where supplements are made. Metagenics is a very good lab, highly recommended. In fact, she uses them. This was produced in Norway. I buy this online from a company called Vital Bee. They seem to have the best rate, the best price on these. In fact, they've got a coupon coming up, and I wrote the coupon number right on the jar. So next time that I order in June, I will have it. Finally, this doesn't really have to relate to hydration, but it does have more to do with, the SAD condition, seasonal affective disorder. And not that I suffer from it, but I have found that it can be a little quieter, a little more introspective in the wintertime. I don't know if any of you guys do, but my naturopath recommended this product. It's called 5-HTP, and it's basically supports serotonin synthesis. And what it is hydroxytryptophan. So it's like tryptophan. It's like eating a lot of turkey, I guess, in one pill. But it's, I think it makes a difference. I'm all for anything that makes, continues to make me happy regardless of the time of year. It was highly recommended by my physician. This one is 100 milligrams daily dietary supplement. I take it first thing in the morning. Again, it's called 5-HTP. The brand on this is Jarrow formulas. So if you've got a Whole Foods near you, you can find that product there. Anyway, that's what I've got to offer today. I hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day weekend. We have plans to go to our local music venue. It's called the Ram's Head. They have a wonderful small pub-like atmosphere where they bring in some really well-known bands. And we're going to see Liz Wright, L-I-Z-Z Wright, if you've ever heard of her. She's a wonderful, earthy jazz singer. So we're going to see her Valentine's Day and probably have dinner and really just enjoy the day. Don't forget your Valentine's Day card, and whatever you do, enjoy it. And I'll talk to you next time. Take care. Bye.